A report on schedule for my exam. Am I ready? Damn straight I'm ready. You can't take the smile off my face when we do exams, man. It's so cool. The dungeon takes shape around me. To pass this test, you must reach the exit safely, but be warned, you are not alone. Okay, so we immediately see a switch in front of us. We wouldn't be a puzzler if we didn't at least try it. As far as your eyes can tell, it seems to be an ordinary stone wall. There is a metal switch with a carved hand grip there, currently in the up position. You hear the sound of metal grinding, okay? And we're not alone, right? Ah. It's an abyss. Okay, so this is probably like a mechanism to trap something inside, right? That one back there closes the first gate and then opens that one. Maybe it's just a way to get around faster, or like a escape from whatever is trying to get to us. As good looking as ever. Not what I meant to examine. I accidentally examined myself. As far as your eyes can tell, it seems to be an ordinary stone. Beware, the great rumpus cat is inscribed upon it. Okay. All right, let's go in here. There's a lot going on. So are you going to chase me? Yes. The Bladen Beast is there. What on earth? It stopped? No, it hasn't stopped. We just couldn't see it, right? Okay. Will it get closer to us if I examine this? No. Tick, tick, boom. Okay. So we can turn, we just can't move, right? Ah, okay. So now it's locked in here, and I think the way forward we have to go is like amongst here. So this is kind of what I had envisioned this kind of thing to be for. I'm going to force wall ahead of us, and it can't go through, right? It's stuck. Nice. It's stuck. What is that noise? That's a weird noise. Okay, examine. Wall ahead, forward wall. Flip the switch, probably opens the gate behind us. You could absolutely do this without magic. You would tank some damage for sure. I think it would catch up with you. But you could 100% do this without magic. Okay, let's go out. Climb the stairs. I make my way up to the surface, blinking at a bit at the sunlight. I wonder if there's like an achievement for not killing the lad. That's quite cool. I don't know if there's so like red magic obviously kills it. Green magic you can probably put some like protection spells on yourself to not die or whatnot, but that's quite cool. That is genuinely almost what did I say, by the way, last episode? These exams can take 30 seconds or 15 minutes and no in between. That was almost exactly how I'd imagined using that spell. To put something in between me and a bad thing and then leaving. Blinking a bit at the sunlight. Congratulations, Dave. For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits and another 5 merits for achieving your goal without violence or injury. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after. Despite the bright sunshine, the wind is cold. I hurry to get inside. Nice. I want to get an achievement. I'm really sorry. Ever since Ellen told me that you can do it without casting magic, this is how we do the one without casting magic, right? Ah. Okay, so you have to open one of these to begin with, right? Oh, is there a way just to like trap it in here? Has to be, right? Yeah, okay, so it's seen us, so we're going to go around. One, two. Oh my god, did we actually just lose it? Nope, it's right there. Ow! 7 damage. That's out. That's out. We didn't use any magic whatsoever. This one seemed like the nice, easy one to do it. I thought I could try and trap it in somewhere without using magic, but it turns out we can just kind of like bolt to the end, right? I make my way to the surface, blinking a bit at the sunlight. Congratulations on escaping from the dungeon. However, I'm afraid I can't give you any merits from that. You're doing it wrong. While it is nice to see you putting your mind to work and persevering in the face of difficulty, you are a wizard and this is a school for magic. Don't you think there might have been a less painful way of achieving your goal? Perhaps, but I wanted to know what would happen. Next time, if you want merits, use magic. Okay, cool. We got the achievement. We got the achievement. That's the important thing. So let's load. You guys know me at this point. The achievement hasn't procced. So I have to close out to hear the achievement. Give me that dopamine. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Oh. The glorious Chivo sound. We love that for me and me alone. Anyway. Now we're going to go back and we're actually going to do this like the good way without taking harm that got us 10 merits, which is like genuinely huge. We're now at 45 merits total, right? We're basically already full. That's so pogging. Look at that. Look at the wolf hall. I run into Donald and Luke. Vampire ball on the side pocket. He sinks, he scores. Hey Dave, we were just talking about the exam. Was there a sink? No, like pool. There wasn't a pool either. Did he have a different test layout with water in it? Oh no. It's billiards versus pool. Help. So the curse didn't get you? What curse? Friday the 13th. Oh. No. No. My answer to that would be no. It did not. No, I told you, that's good luck for wizards. Wait, what? Really? That's kind of cool. That superstition I have heard of. If the 13th day of a month falls on a Friday, Americans are afraid of being attacked by ghostly hockey players. Fair enough. And we all did good, right? Right. Yeah, my boot's untied, so I've got to sit down. Don't fall. He smiles as Luke scrambles off to their bedroom. Hey, Donald? Yeah? Could I borrow $5 from you? What? Why? We're supposed to buy presents for Secret Santa this weekend, and I don't have money. I hate to ask, I don't even know when I can pay you back, but I don't know what else to do. We get $5 tomorrow. Can't you use that? Tell the truth. Always tell the truth. I made a deal with Potsdam early in the year to give me an advance, and I spent it, so now I don't get an allowance. Like, at all? Wait, hang on. I thought, like, we might get it back at some point. Maybe we actually just never get it back. What a disaster. I didn't know I was going to be expected to buy things. Huh. Tell you what, if you'll agree to go shopping for me tomorrow, I'll pay you $5. Deal. Catch me tomorrow morning, I'll give you the money then. Phew. So much for making something. I thought we could, like, creatively make something. I thought that would be fun. F for the lads. I wake up on Saturday morning when someone knocks on my door. Hey. It is my duty to inform you all that the mall shuttle service is currently suspended due to weather. Too much snow, no mall trips today. Professor Gravener's orders. If no one can get to the mall, does that mean Secret Santa event is cancelled too? Gravener didn't say. Actually, he said he didn't care and it wasn't his problem. He wants us to go to him for problems we have, by the way. It's Professor Potsdam's project, so I assume she'll summon the student council later to talk about what happens next. I have to finish my rounds. He goes on to the next door. I suppose this means my arrangement with Donald is off too. What should I do today? He didn't say anything about the dungeon, so I assume they're still open. We just had an exam though, so that's not urgent. I suppose I could take the day to relax. Minnie will probably be in the library as usual. Maybe she knows something about what's going on. I mean, you know where we're going. You know where we're going. Ask Minnie about Secret Santa. Yes? Have you talked to Potsdam about the gift exchange event? I haven't had time. I came straight to the library. It's the last Saturday of the school year. I had to be here. She looks distressed, so I quickly cut her off. Should I go look for her then? Would you? That would be great. Thank you so much. She could have just asked me, but then she could have just asked Jacob. I suppose she really was in a hurry this morning. Telling you, man, she's burning out by the time she's 25. It's not always easy to locate Professor Potsdam outside of classes. She has an office, but either she's rarely there or she doesn't often answer the door. And despite the tinkling bells that she should give her away her position, more often than not, she springs up out of, "Hey, Dave." She said yo-ho, but I didn't want to say it. It sounds a bit piratey. "Nowhere. A little bird told me you were looking for me." Oh, damn. She didn't call us something really weird. That's quite nice. I wonder if she means Professor Van Brun. What can I do for you? I was curious about what's going to happen with the Secret Santa event. After she arranged for people to be specially paired up, it doesn't seem likely that she would just cancel it. Don't you worry about a thing, Poglet. What on earth is a Poglet? Piglet. Is Poglet British slang for hedgehog? I've never heard of it. What on earth is a Poglet? I just see a bunch of references to Twitch. All right, don't worry about a thing. I have contingency plans. We will be going ahead with a modified event on Monday. It will be joyous. If there is anything the student council needs to do to help you prepare for your event, oh no, dear, there's not much to it. I will be providing supplies. All you need to do is round up the students on Monday morning. What about classes? We won't need those. Forging the bonds of friendship is much more important. No. No. This is a school. That's insane. But don't tell your classmates. I want it to be a surprise. He drifts off down the corridor jingling. That wasn't a lot of information. Report back to Minnie. Don't bother. That's insane. I go back to the library. We need Minnie out here Monday morning, 6 a.m. telling people to, like, get into the, wherever the hell it was we were supposed to be going immediately. Hi, Dave. Did you find her? Yes. Why did you get so close? What the hell? Since it was meant to be a secret, I get in close to Minnie so I can murmur to her without it being heard. Is she shy or embarrassed or awkward? Is it too forward to kiss her neck? Probably. Professor Potsdam says she has a replacement event planned, but it's a surprise. Don't tell anyone, but we have to bring all the students to the gym on Monday morning, and class will be cancelled. That's great. She slides away from me, but smiles. Thank you for letting me know. Is there anything we can help you with? Yes, and I'm also still going to study with you. I'm walking down the hall when... Wait, I pause. Who was that? Was she talking to me? I didn't see anyone nearby. Ellen rushes into view, then nearby stumbles when she sees me. Dave? Did you need something? What? No, Did you see a snake come through here? You lost your pet snake? No, a girl from Snake Hall with red hair? Oh, sorry, I didn't notice anyone. Who are you looking for? Oh, I don't know. Okay, why are you looking for someone you don't know? Thank you, Dave, for asking. I don't know. Low Ellen relationship. You know what? Kind of tragic. At the same time, Minnie, we haven't had once with Minnie, low Minnie relationship. So we must be on the right path, right? Are you stressing dating Minnie too much, Trimmer? Never mind. She walks back the way she came. At the end of the week, yep, cool, done. How much stress have we got? 23. So we can do 2 more black magic classes and then sleep. Why are you so ghostly? Kukuruku? What? Is someone making chicken noises? Is it supposed to be a rooster? Cock-a-doodle-doo? Student council members, please. Oh, she's sending the message just to us telepathically, which is why she looks so ghostly. It makes sense. Student council members, please wake up your classmates and bring to the gym for assembly. Oh, right, the contingency plans. After rousing my hallmates, I head up to the gym. Hail, choirs of angels. You know what? That's maybe a bit heavy-handed, but better than the other ones. I know you were all disappointed that this weekend's weather prevented the usual shopping trip, so I've decided in a little change to this year's Secret Santa event. Wait, hang on. I understand that, like, snow can cancel flights and trains and things like that, but, like, shuttles? That's just... It's the bus, isn't it? A bus can't drive through snow? So I've decided on a little change to this year's Secret Santa event. Something to show the triumph of imagination and goodwill over money. Something to use your creative minds. And your hands. What is she up to? We're going to make holiday cards. We haven't got a payoff for the Ellen pastel thing yet, right? You really just insinuated that, and then that was... Best not to dwell on it. She waves her hand at the stage where boxes of supplies have been set up. I've supplied construction paper, glue, glitter, crayon, scissors, and sequins. Miss Darden is bringing in the past year's worth of expired magazines, so if you're not certain of your drawing talents, you can cut out pictures to decorate your cards with. I hear murmurs around me. Some people seem to think this idea is ridiculous, though I'm not sure why. Okay, I mean, normally people who cut things out of magazines and make presents for other people are serial killers. So I can see the immediate concern. Instead of giving people physical gifts, you can express what you think they might like to have or be. After all, isn't the thought that counts? I mean, like, kinda. Giving people only the idea of a present offers up a wider range of possibilities, but also makes it harder to feel satisfied with something simple. Okay, we're gonna need to like maybe cut out 2 O's or something, and then just like a really long, narrow N to go at the end of the 2 circles going upwards, and we can give that to Blazing and see how he likes it. Most people could have bought a cute trinket without much thought and felt they'd done enough, but now writing happy holidays and being done with it would seem rude. And to help nurture your feelings of creativity and fun, all classes today are cancelled and there will be pizza for lunch. Never mind, I'm down. You didn't say there'd be pizza. Holiday cards for me usually mean New Year's greeting cards, commonly with a dark or red background and decorated with stars and fireworks. I'm not sure if that's what American students would expect, but it doesn't meet Potsdam's descriptions of things someone would like to be or have. Excuse me? Sorry, you were making fireworks? Right. I mean, you could still do that. You could want to be seeing the fireworks go off, right? I hang back for a moment to watch the others. People are picking up large sheets of thick colored paper to make their cards from. Most people take 1 sheet, but some take several. I should probably grab at least 1 quickly to be sure I have something to work with. What color do I want? We'll go black. No, I was gonna go black because magic. Let's go red because Christmas. It's a strong, warm color. It brings good feelings. And it's red for blazing as well, which is on fire, which I was definitely thinking about. Definitely not after I clicked red. That leaves the subject of decorations. I don't know Jacob well, even though I'm aware that was part of the point of this assignment. He comes from a wealthy and well-connected family. He has 2 fathers, he has some musical talents, and he appears to be a friend of Minnie's. Well, he's from a wealthy and well-connected family. Let's just write N-E-P-O-B-A-B-Y in like big letters, give it to him, and then run away. Probably not, though. What matters to him? What would he want to see? Friends and family. Can't go wrong with that. Most people have them, right? He is a falcon involved in the student council. He cares about having the attention and approval of other people. You can get into a house because you're self-centered. That's a really bad example. Images of parties, friends celebrating, families happy to be together, cheer and goodwill. Those are things he would want. Now that my design is planned, I set to work cutting and pasting. I lay out my basic design and then search for glitter to enhance the decoration. Potsdam has provided tubes of many shades, including a nearly transparent variety that reflects iridescence. It's pretty hard, but it's pretty, but it's hard to control the tiny flakes and they keep leaking onto the floor. It shouldn't be hard to gather all the mess up afterwards with a touch of magic, but it seems a little sad to waste the sparkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. All around me, I hear familiar faces, worn out faces. I hear witches and wizards laughing, chatting, working. Not a family, not a kingdom, but a community, other than me, who is looking at other people having a better time. And that has a magic of its own. Or something. In the afternoon, when every slice of pizza has been devoured and every greasy cardboard spirited away, it is time to deliver our own well-wishings. I make my way through the crowd in search of Jacob, only to find him doing the same thing. Looking for me, I should have guessed. Minnie's idea, I'm sure. He hands me a dark blue card, decorated with snow-covered pine trees. You mentioned that pine trees made you think of home. I'm sure you must look forward to going there again. How the hell? I did say that. That is an interaction that we had, where I mentioned Aleppo pines, and he was like, I have no idea what they are. He actually remembered. Yo, okay. I have a little icon above my head, +5, Sims. Thanks. I proffer my own card. May you have a happy Christmas season. He looks friends. There you go. Is that good? He looks at the card and smiles faintly, but I can't tell what he's thinking. Thank you. Happy holidays. We'd better get back. It feels like he's done something really personal. I've done the most generic thing alive. He's given me a personalized card, and I've just bought one from Clinton's Cards. We'd better get back to the gym and get ready to clean up. Is the student council supposed to do that? No one said it's required, but you know Minnie will volunteer. You have noticed that, haven't you? Yeah. Good, let's go then. I suppose he's right. Well, if we all work together, it shouldn't take long. Damn it. No alone time with Minnie again. What should I do for the rest of the week? Funny thing you should mention, actually. Oh, but we stopped for Christmas, so I'm actually gonna not sleep again. I'm just gonna risk slam jamming some more black. 1. Okay, there's got to be a spell at 75. There has to be. Oh, stopped from learning the spell. I hear voices in the hall. Report cards or something? Man, I told you, there's no grades here. It's not the Potsdam way. You've heard her, right? Every student is a unique flower blossoming in a rainbow shower. He waves his hands in the air while pitching up his voice in mimicry. So it goes against her style to say that boy is 92% awesome, but that one is only an 85. There's no grades at all? I'm certain they have some way to track who the best students are. Yeah, and they just won't tell you. It might just be merits, you know, to be fair. They keep records. It's a small school. Teachers keep track of everything you do that's clever or stupid. That's how they pick honor students later on. It's what all the teachers think about you personally. It sounds unfair, but also fair, but you do have to realize that is probably how a lot of schools work. It's very difficult to get around that. Judging each student as an individual sounds more fair than comparing them to a single standard. Donald shrugs. Anyway, Donald disagrees. Anyway, the only number score that matters is merits. If you're in the positive, you're good. If you're negative, at least you're safe until we hit the bottom. Really? So if you're worried, just do more special tasks with me and you're golden. It's your choice, man. Yeah, you're right. The professors make the decisions and the students aren't completely helpless. It's our choices that determine how our school year turns out. Except Grabner doesn't like us through no fault of our own. Maybe this is a really bad idea. Black magic, there we go. 76, one of my lucky numbers. There's no 76 black magic spell either? The last one we got was 60. Oh, what a disaster. Hey Dave, are you going to the chorale concert tonight? That's right, Donald is on the chorale who'd be performing tonight. Do you have to buy tickets? No, it's free. Yeah, sure. If you're going, I can go with you. Cool. Me and Logan after dinner. Why do you always say it like that? I'm hoping to find Minnie here. That does seem to be a lot of my prevailing motivation for why I'm doing things. It's like, yeah, sure, I'll go along. Maybe we'll find Minnie there and speak to her for 2 seconds before she goes off trying to, I don't know, direct the next dictatorship of the school. After dinner, I meet with Luke and Logan and head to the gym for the chorale concert. We take our seats in the darkened gym. At first, everyone is chattering to each other about the upcoming holiday, but a flicker of firelight brings a hush to the crowd. The chorale members enter. That's quite cute. Bearing lit candles. They walk slowly, keeping beat to a silent rhythm, and make their way up to the stage. There they stand in rows, the girls on the left and the boys on the right, and begin to sing, their candles still burning. I don't know most of the songs, but they are drawn out from different styles and traditions, so I hope there is something for everyone. The concert ends and the audience applauds. Afterwards, a table of refreshments is revealed. Spicy holiday punch, cheese and olives, and sugar cookies cut into different shapes. I wonder if the student council had a hand in setting these up. No one told me. Jacob's in chorale, so I suppose it might be logical to leave it to him. I just wish I knew. We're really told nothing, and it hasn't changed. It's been months of just being left out of stuff, and the only time I've confronted Minnie about it, she was just like, oh lol, I also only just found out. He's chatting with Minnie now. No, she's leaving. She's going from person to person, congratulating all the chorale members, I suppose. I could do that, except I don't remember who all of them are. I didn't memorize the list of performers. Some of the professors appear to be in attendance. Overall, it is a pleasant evening. We are the most worthless co-president. I can't get over that. We're so bad. We're like beyond useless. At the close of classes on Friday, all the students are called together for a final assembly. The semester has ended. After this, everyone goes home to their families for the holiday season and will not return until the new year. The crowd quivers, eager to be released. Crazy, they all arrows, huh? Hello, my young students. Where has this all been? We are that thing. You could have gone with that earlier. The tradition of Christmas is one of giving and sharing. Many of you will be returning to your homes to exchange gifts and spend time with friends and family. But while you are gone, do not forget about who you are. Do not forget about who you share with your brothers and sisters in magic. Do not betray them. I will kill you all and strike you down where you stand. Yeah, that's just my headcanon taking over, sorry. I have a special gift for you. I feel a tingle of white magic sweep over me, though I can't sense any clear effect. On the stage at Potsdam's side, I see Grabiner shudder in distaste. Oh no, it must have been good. Think of those that you care about. Think of a person that matters to you. Oh. He's remembering the person he... Yeah, if the person you choose is thinking of you as well, you will feel that connection, that affection is being shared. What an odd spell, and somewhat unsettling to have an affection-revealing spell cast without my consent. I suppose if you choose not to think of anyone, it will do nothing, and therefore by selecting someone you are agreeing to participate. But what exactly will it share? If it tightens the bond that already exists, it could only strengthen loyalty, but only between students. Only between members of the school touched by the spell. Any outside relationship might then feel less important. I'll leave you to your thoughts. My thoughts are not clear. Who should I think of? Who might I share some sort of connection with? I mean, like, I swear to God, Minnie, if you don't think of me, I will be quitting the student council and burning everything you hold dear. My mind flits to Minnie, and flits seems about right for her. She's always in motion. But what does she think of me, her partner in presidency? I feel myself fighting my way through a crowd, swimming against a stream. Everyone's jostling in different directions, and it takes effort not to give up. Hey! Oh, what was that, Minnie? Sorry. What? Did I threaten you with arson? No. No, that was some other guy in the stream of jostling. That wasn't me. I knew you'd respond. All of a sudden, I find myself running next to someone matched in step, united in purpose. I turn my head to see Minnie smile. Out of everyone in the school, it's me that she's thinking of, which, I mean, honestly, might be even more insane for her, but I mean, go us, you know. Professor Potsdam climbs back onto the stage and claps her hands. Have a happy holiday, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks. And with that, the balloon bursts and the student begins to stream away, laughing and shouting. I head back to my room to wait for my ride. It's going to entitle this episode, She Thought of Us, in all caps. And literally what happened, she thought of us. In the evening, Grabiner comes to my door. Are you prepared? Yes, sir. Very well, don't move. He twists his hand and the world twists around us. Moments later, we are standing in the open in a chilly Vermont forest, staring up at the stars. Here, send your signal. He hands me a small cylindrical beacon box carved from my native wood. I rotate the lid to the correct setting and allow my own magic to infuse it. A whisper of energy curls outward, tying itself into a spiral, then vanishes through the veil. Grabiner could, of course, escort me into the other world himself, but he won't. He despises anything to do with spirit magic. Only the pressure of my parents has brought him this far. I don't blame him. That is a lot of trauma. I should be grateful that he's waiting here with me. A flurry of fireflies form out of nowhere. Otherwhere. Should you decide not to return for the spring semester, I would appreciate being notified in advance. I'll see you next year. Stop asking. I hold up the beacon and the spirits stream into it. Then I activate the sigil and step. Damn, that's kind of cool. I don't remember this in Horsehall at all. Did we just stay over Christmas in that one? Elsewhere. Here at an established waypoint, the landscape is not so different from the forest that I left behind, except that the air is warmer, more spring than winter. Distances in the other world are not straightforward. Wandering with no destination in mind could quickly lead you to a forest of bones, but I have a guide. Spirits flow and a path opens before me. I'm going home. Tell the world I'm going home. We're doing it. Oh, it's so magical. What a wonderful time. The days really flew by. I assume that is deliberate because we want all of the action to take place around the school and not around the old home. And because that would kind of like ground us out of it. The point is that we're a fish out of water, so showing us all of that stuff would be bad. So, I understand. I returned to Iris Academy earlier than most students, so the halls are still half empty. Since I have a room to myself, it doesn't make much difference whether I'm fast or slow. I'm the only one here either way. However, I decided that it was important for me to be back early and start making some arrangements for the rest of the year. Over the holidays, I talked to my parents about what's been happening at school, particularly with the student council. They were pleased that I had won the election, especially making an ally. They saw that as a positive sign for diplomacy in my future. Let's go! Born to be a politician. What? Don't boo me, what the hell? On the other hand, I haven't really done a great deal to show myself as any kind of leader, rather than just another pair of hands. What would be different in this school if only Minnie were president? The scent of the incense at the dark dance, perhaps, not much else. The incense, rather. I mean, like, we are right. I don't know how much power a freshman class president actually has. I doubt I could hire new teachers or have all classes be held outside in the spring, but so far I haven't tried. Of course you can't hire new teachers. That's insane. You're a child. You're gonna pick the most laid-back, chill professor around who can't teach you because they're really bad at their job because they're too busy LARPing like they're Joel McHale in Community. Like, come on. Fair is fair, though. I am supposed to be part of the team, and if I came back early to prepare, I expect that someone else did too. I make my way early to... Yeah, I was going to say Minnie's back here, right? I make my way over to Butterfly Hall and knock on her door. Oh, hello. What a surprise you're here. Welcome back. Did you have a good Christmas? Ah, yes. And you? She seems more relaxed than I usually see her, perhaps because the full buzz of school activities hasn't started up yet. It was lovely, thank you. We had brunch at the Grand Hotel. The Grand Hotel? You went to Hungary? That's crazy. Is that, wait, does that even work? The Grand Hotel of Budapest? That is the film, right? The Grand Budapest Hotel? Okay, thank God for that. It did work. Now you all may laugh and like and favorite and report me to the CIA for making bad jokes. It takes up 2 ballrooms and balconies all around and live musicians and giant ice sculptures of angels hand-carved. Mini love heart, by the way, look at that. I mean, there's no magic. They have to chip it out with tools. It's all very elegant. Minnie's a born witch. I'm surprised their Christmas highlight was people doing things without magic. When you're so used to doing things with magic, people doing it without it and just like normally would seem cool, right? Maybe not every day, but like, see, like old-timey fairs that they have where someone is just like a blacksmith. You don't want to see it every day, but you could admire it happening in real time. But I'm sure you didn't come to hear me talk about that. I did. How can I help? I don't need help exactly. I just wanted to tell you what I'm planning. Oh? I was thinking about what you said in the beginning of the year, and I think we should try and run more freshman activities. Like what? Okay, I've seen 1 episode of Heated Rivalry. I will get banned off of YouTube if I do hockey games. Cooking classes or book club? I mean, book club kind of seems like something that Minnie would agree to. We have said earlier that we are terrible at cooking, right? So, high key, book club. I think we should organize a book club. I talked to Miss Darden. She said the library doesn't stock new fiction books because not enough people read them. If we get a group of people to agree to read the books regularly, maybe talk about them, this is not what I was thinking, we could get something new every week. It would be a way to bring in more of the local culture. American culture, I mean. That's a great idea. This is where we start reading European authors. You should probably talk to Professor Potsdam without me, though. That was the plan, since it's my idea that I want to promote. Every time I try and talk to her about anything, she brushes me off or loads me up with more errands. I think she likes you more. What? Are you joking? Is this the same Professor Potsdam we're talking about? What? No, not at all. Wait, are you saying that all the extra work you do around the school is because Potsdam makes you? Oh no, it's not like that. The study club was my idea, and the tutoring and the cleanup and Manuel's art project and looking for Dave's boo and... Yeah. Okay, I get it. That does sound more like the Minnie I've come to know. Yep. But when I try and talk to Professor Potsdam, if I can find her, she gives me some new tasks and sends me off again. She knows I won't say no, so I'm hoping you'll have better luck. Let me know if you need any advice or help with organizing. Thanks, but you know, if you've got problems with Potsdam, if you need help with something, you can ask me about it, understand? You don't have to do everything by yourself. You shouldn't be doing everything by yourself. We're supposed to be partners. We're both president, remember? When you make plans, you should be making them with me. That's why I came here to tell you about my idea. That sentence doesn't have a scheming tag, but it should. Look at his face. I always involve you. Only at the last minute. You mention things to me, but only when you almost finish them yourself. Or you ask me to work on something with you and then go ahead and do it before I get there. Oh, I'm sorry. There's always so much to do. I just want to be sure everything gets done. And I think that is the correct one because that is the truth. She does tell you, but at literally the last moment. What's happened before doesn't matter. The important thing is for us to work together from now on. We can finish jobs faster if we split the work. So please, if you need something, tell me. For a few moments, she's silent. Moments. Oh my god, that must have been the most awkward silence in the world. There is something you could do that would help me. Go on. Tomorrow evening, when all the students should be back from winter break, can you all go to the freshman boys' room and check? Can you go to all the freshman boys' rooms and check? When all the students are back. Oh, to like check that they are present and not like dead and horrid. Why did she look dead inside? She looks like she's looking right through me. I'm scared. Check what? Check who's come back. I don't completely understand, but I nod. I'm working on some notes right now, but I'll talk to you later, all right? Let me know how things go with Professor Potsdam. I will. Okay, bye. She returns to her room and closes the door. Maybe things will be different now. No, things don't just like immediately change. Things happen over time, you know? But it's a start. It's a good start. Payoff though, look at that. The whole year we felt like we've been left behind and suddenly we're trying to fix things. I wonder if you can only fix things if you make that bond with Minnie. You know what I mean? Because without that, I wonder if she'd just be like, you're still vermin, sorry. Not vermin, but like, you know what I mean. All right, we got a lot done. Video gamers and whatnot. Now, time to keep being close to Minnie and keep forcing the issue.